Hey everybody, this is going to be a general reading for Aries for the second half of June 2021. Keep in mind this video may not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, if you like my reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already pre-shuffled my cards so that it don't take as long for you guys. Alright, let's see what we have for Aries for the second half of June 2021. Alright, the first card popping out here is going to be the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, if that means anything to you. And the Hierophant can be about commitments. It can be taking a relationship to another level. It can also be about being the teacher and the student at the same time. You know, we learn from each other, as well as teach others every day in some shape or form. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords can be about resting. It can be about healing from a situation. It could also just be about taking a pause. We'll get more on the situation here, find out what's going on. What else for Aries? Yeah. Okay, so we definitely got some healing going on with this Four of Swords because the Nine of Wands has popped out here. And the Nine of Wands is about someone who has been through a battle already. They just come out of a mental prison and you see the blind is off. They're bandaged up. They're holding on to this wand right here. They might be walled off and defensive because they don't want to be hurt again, or they don't want to be hurt in a situation. But there's lots of passion and desire here. This wand is fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it can also be about this person, you know, not wanting to give up. I mean, they still got this wand in their hand even though they're bandaged up like this. So they might have one battle left in them. So it might be about giving something one more chance after healing. Possibly in a commitment here. Let's see. What else do we have for Aries? Okay. We got the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is known as the soul card. It could be about a past life, a past lover. It could be just reminiscing about the past here with somebody. But it's definitely wanting to give to a situation here. It's very giving. It's a generosity. Let's see what else we get. Alright, then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're working very hard on something here right now. Maybe giving in this situation. And we have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands comes after the Nine of Wands here. Which is, can be about feeling very overwhelmed in a situation. And tens are completions. It can also be about just laying a heavy burden down. I mean, he's carrying all these wands by himself, you know. So let's see what else we get. We're going to clarify here. We're going to clarify with the Mystics Monday. Alright. Let's clarify the Hierophant here for Aries. For the second half of June 2021. Okay, and already here we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is communication. It's truth and clarity. So maybe you had to communicate in a situation here in this relationship. Some truth and clarity needed to come out, which caused this healing to take place. What else do we have here? Clarify the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is being clarified by the Eight of Swords. So it seems like maybe you or somebody here was like locked in a mental prison here. Okay? You see they got the band over their eyes, and they're surrounded by swords. And swords is your intellect, it's your thinking processes. This is about being locked in your mind about something. So seems like you might be going through some healing because of being locked in your mind about your thoughts and situations here. Feeling walled off and defensive. The Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Alright. So maybe you do have one more battle left in you then, Aries. You or whoever you're thinking of in this situation. You have the Magician card popping out. The Magician is about manifesting what it is you want in life. You have all the components you need to manifest whatever it is you desire here. Which looks like it could be given to a situation with a soulmate here. Something you worked hard on, not knowing how it was going to really turn out. You was working hard right here with this Eight of Pentacles towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is your long-term commitment, or your, you know, your happy home, being abundant in your health, wealth, and prosperity. Clarify the Six of Cups for Aries. Okay. All right, Aries, here you are, seated in your power. The Emperor is about taking charge in a situation. It can be also about setting boundaries. This is, like I said, Aries, seated in their power. So maybe you're taking charge about this, about giving to something here that's important to you. This Cups is about love and emotions. So maybe you are wanting to give something one more try. So you're taking charge of the situation here and putting in a lot of hard work for it. But you're feeling overwhelmed. But I think that 10, 10 is completion, so you're laying that heavy burden down. And you have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is about, it's about making a final judgment call. And it can also be about resurrecting something to make it better. So you're working hard to resurrect a situation here, maybe for reconciliation and a commitment where some truth needed to be spoke, some healing's taking place, and got out of that mental prison. Let's get it overall for Aries for the second half of June 2021. We got the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads. It's about, twos are about making choices here. And then the Two of Swords, typically like the Rider-Waite Tarot, it is depicted with someone, a woman sitting at the edge by the water, and she has two swords crossed over her heart. These two swords right here. And she's wearing a blindfold, which indicates there's something that she either doesn't want to see or there's something that she can't see. So I'm thinking that maybe that's why the Ace of Swords right here is present. Because maybe some truth and clarity was needing to be brought in at the time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for something here that you've made your choice on. You're just waiting for it to materialize in 3D. So basically you're waiting for your ships to come in. Alright. Let's get some affirmations for Aries for the second half of June 2021. Okay. We got the King of Swords here, and it says, I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. See, you are making the decision. And King of Swords is someone who thinks very logically, thinks very fair, but typically they think more, they make their judgment calls more with their intellect than they do with their emotions. You can definitely make a strategic decision. So trust in your abilities to make the best decision in this situation. You got the Page of Cups. It says, I am as young as I choose to feel. And the Page of Cups can be about someone being younger than you, or it can be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. But this is about news and messages of love and emotions. In the typical tarot, it is also just emotional support or gestures of love. It could be asking somebody out on a date as well. It says you are as young as you choose to feel. So maybe you need to connect with your inner child a little bit. Do something that takes you back in the day where you were happy before the world took hold of you. Put all that past conditioning on you. Made you think you had to be this way or that way. What else do we have for Aries? That popped out really fast. You got the Death card. And the Death card says, I let go and embrace new beginnings. The Death card is also about death and rebirth. Not like physical death, like someone is actually dying, but like it's a transformation that takes place. So maybe you need to let go of the old situations, the old way of thinking, and embrace the new. After all, that looks like what you're waiting on right here. You may have to let go of the old, the outdated version, so that you can have this resurrection here, this reconciliation. Or it could be new love. It's however you choose to see it. What else do we have, Aries, for the second half of June 2021? And we have the Tower here. And the Tower says, I surrender and know how to go forward. Now, the Tower in typical tarot is about an unexpected change. It's about kind of being forced out of a situation because you stayed stagnant in it too long. This right here is going to force you to change your way of thinking about things, give you a new perspective. So surrender. You'll know how to move forward when the time is right. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is about speaking your truth and being fair to yourself. It says, I speak my truth in fairness to myself. When you speak your truth, you allow, your real intentions, how you feel and think about things. You allow yourself to be vulnerable. And in all honesty, being vulnerable is being fair to yourself. Because the longer you keep your truth in, hidden within yourself and you don't speak it, the more it festers, and it's going to wind up coming out either in your actions or in your words in an unhealthy way. It could be in your actions unhealthily as well. So speak your truth. Be fair to yourself. It's not only being fair to yourself, it's being fair to others. When you speak your truth, you give someone else the chance to feel how they're going to feel about the situation. And let them choose how to react. And whether that's good or bad, it's still going to work out for you in the long run. Because you can't have a proper foundation without the truth. Alright, Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this helps. And I'm going to be sending you lots of love and light and positive vibes. And until next time, Bye.